a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, they're high on Washington. The Washington football team. People are expecting a lot from them. Got to look at some positives. You know, Ron Rivera's, his Carolina teams, they did not post consecutive winning seasons during his 8 full seasons, but they did make the postseason 3 years in a row and 4 out of 5. In that stretch, the Panthers went a combined 34-13, and they had, in fact, reached the Super Bowl. Rivera achieved that with a strong defense. He's going to have that again in Washington. The defensive line is the best in the league, led by a guy by the name of Chase Young, the unquestionable face of the franchise, and probably a good bet, I would tell you, for a defensive player of the year if he improves in the sophomore season. Given you have your first round pick in Jamin Davis. He's the kind of speedy linebacker who could wreak havoc. And Landon Collins is back there too. He looks explosive in his return from a season-ending Achilles injury. Don't forget the offense now. It's definitely more talented than the last year's I saw. You have Ryan Fitzpatrick, new quarterback at the very least. He's going to be something different. He's enigmatic. He's ranked among the NFL's elite passers in recent years, believe it or not. 5th in total QBR last season and 8th in 2019. But he's playing on his 9th NFL team for a reason. And he's on his line to make history. By the way, did you see that lightning and thunder? But he's definitely an upgrade over last year's quarterback mess. And if he stays healthy, Terry McLaurin, I think we'll have a breakout third season thanks in part to the presence of a Curtis Samuel and a Logan Thomas. Assuming Samuel gets healthy, he's barely touched the field since training camp opened. But as many, Washington football sports fans will tell you, things rarely turn out as well for the burgundy and gold as they look on paper. The fact is, Fitzmagic has never made the playoffs, and there is always an unforeseen factor that derails Washington the year after a playoff appearance, whereas they have been. This year they faced the following quarterbacks: Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Dak Prescott, twice, presuming he's healthy, and Justin Herbert. And, Fitzmagic is the inferior quarterback of all those mentioned. Washington is good. Potentially even beyond good. Maybe even great on defense. And they've improved on offense. But this is a tough schedule. And that uncertainty along the offensive line of Fitzpatrick, feast or famine, his streakiness, you gotta be on the side of caution with the Washington football team. Football as well.